So when we think about self-defense, the first thing I want to think is if there's any possible way that I can talk myself out of a confrontation, I'm going to do it. So when I begin, if somebody's threatening me in some way, they want to harm me, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands up like this, and I'm going to take my right leg, and I'm going to bring my right leg back. That's going to give me some stability in case I get hit. So my hands are here, my right leg's back. Now why are my hands going to be open? If I want to talk myself out of a confrontation, say this guy's pushing me around, go ahead, and I can say, hey man, come on dude, just back off, you know, I don't want to fight, there's no reason for us to fight. Now, if I leave my hands down, and I'm like, come on man, you know, what's up with you, I don't want to fight, and then all of a sudden he throws a punch, boom! There's no way for me to block it because my hands are so low. So I'm always going to start with my hands up, and my hands are going to be open. They're going to be open because if I start like this, like I'm ready to box with somebody, I can't talk myself out of that confrontation any longer. If this guy's pushing me around, and I do this, come on man, I don't want to fight. Well, it looks like we're already fighting when my hands are like this. So that's why I'm going to start with my hands open. And we're going to call this our guarding position. So everything starts with my guarding position. My hands are up. My eyes are on my partner. I don't want to be afraid. You know, it's hard to do, but I have to show some courage right now. So if I'm going to say, hey man, you know, I don't want to fight, you know, let's not do this. I have to look him in the eye and show him that I'm not afraid. Because if I do this, he's going to clock me one. I'm going to show him my weakness. So the first thing, hands up, right leg back for stability in case I do get hit with something. Now, you could be in a situation where there's absolutely no way to talk yourself out of a confrontation. They're going to throw a punch. They're going to try to take you down to the ground. It could be a women's self-defense situation or something like that. So with my hands up, if the punch comes, the most common punch that's going to come is going to be this overhand right. That's the most common punch. 99% of all fights, someone's going to throw this crazy wild punch at you. So when that comes, my hand is here, all ready to block it. When the punch comes, my chin ducks down under my arm, like this, under my shoulder. If my chin was up and he had a hard punch, oh, it might still bust through and get me. But with my chin down, I can stop it a little better. Now when I block, I'm not going to grab with my, see how my thumb looks there? Not like that, because if he has a hard punch coming at me, the force of his arm hitting my thumb could turn my thumb backwards and dislocate my thumb. Actually, I learned that the hard way. Maybe I could share that story on another video sometime. So I'm going to keep my hand here so my thumb is not in danger. Chin's down. Now, in a real-life self-defense situation, I do not want to turn it into a boxing match. So if he punches me, I'm not all of a sudden going to, you know, we're not boxing now. Self-defense means life or death. It's survival mode, so I want to go for the vital areas. If he hits me, boom, I'm going for the eyes, the throat, or the groin. Eyes, throat, groin. For the eyes, I'm going to use my fingers straight like this, straight to the eyes. The throat could be the same thing, straight for the throat. The groin, I'm going to thrust my hip forward using my knee. My knee doesn't come straight up like this. If you notice, I miss him, but it thrusts in.